swimming, and that took just about all my time.
Or water polo?
And water polo. So swimming in the early part of the year, and then water polo thereafter.
Yeah.
So the good thing is, since I was such a strong swimmer, oh, we got a fiery furnace permit. Diane got one.
Wow, that's easy.
Cool. Since I was a strong swimmer, I was usually the one that would sprint out and get the ball or other things like that. Man, water polos, it was tough because we were always like sprinting back and forth, and then you're just treading water and, you know, underwater kicking and other things. The other people trying to do it so the ref doesn't see, or getting kicked when the ref should have been looking. It's more likely that's
more likely that was the case.
Yeah, because I'm not a big burly guy. The hard part with water polo is it was after swimming, and I was already burned out by the time swimming would end. So I think I did water polo just 2 years. I don't think I did it my senior year.
So, you go on a mission?
No, I did. My motivations were not right. For me, it was more, I was interested in the adventure.
Wow.
So,
well, you met Diane. Where did you meet her?
in Utah. It was after I came back from living in California for a bit.
Wait, so after high school you went to California?
So, no, I went to high school, then I went to the U for college.
Yeah.
Worked in the valley for 3 years.
What did you get a degree in?
Mechanical engineering, but computer science minor.
Yep.
And it turns out I've been using that more ever since.
Yeah.
I've only really used the mechanical engineering for probably 2 or 3 years of some work experience. And then they closed down the office and laid everybody off. And that was fun because that was a time where I was still living at home, and it's like, you know, I'll just be a ski bum the rest of the winter. In the spring, there was somebody in the Caribbean that needed someone to man their boat.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Nice.
And then in the summer, I was a river guide, did that. And then finally, someone reached out to me that I used to work with and said, hey, are you interested in coming out to the Bay Area for some work? And so I went out to the Bay Area and worked there for a year and a half or so. But then another opportunity came up back in the valley, and so I moved back out. And it was at that time when I met Diane. And let's see, how long were we married? I'm trying to remember how long we were married for before we moved out to California. Maybe a year we were married, and then we moved out to California because a job opportunity came up out there. And that's what got me into renewable energies.
Working out there.
When, yeah, I switched jobs to that job.
You were working with SunPower?
So originally it was a solar thermal company that has gone out of business, but then later on, SunPower, yep. And I was at SunPower for 10 years. And then switched to another firm now, an inverter manufacturer. Now it was fun. SunPower, I was happy that there was a point of time when I had a job opportunity to move out to Colorado. And SunPower was like, wait, can we match it and we'll let you move, you know, where you want to move. And, you know, we were missing being in the Wasatch and being close to family. So that's when we moved back and they let me work remotely. Because I was traveling a lot of that time too. That was one reason why.
That was working for SunPower?
Yeah,
What were you traveling, well, what were you doing there? Required.
Working on the plant control systems for their solar power plants. The automation system, so that way they could obey utility commands for how much power to generate and other dynamics related to power and stabilization of the grid. So it was a fun project working on that controller. And I would go out to the project sites and commission them, or, you know, meet with utilities, meet with customers, go to vendors, do qualification tests. So I was traveling a bunch for all that, which was fun. I enjoyed it, but it was also hard on the family. So that was another reason why it was nice to move to an area that was closer to family, so Diane had support when I was traveling. And how about you? What did you study?
So I graduated graphic design.
Yeah?
Did that for a while. Freelance, and then had a job with the company marketing department. It was like an outdoor gear distributor.
Yeah?
Managing, like helping manage their house brands. And switch doing UX, UI design.
Yeah?
I've been doing that. I've only been doing that for 3 years.
Yeah. Cool. What kind of platform is the design meant for? Is it web UI?
So it's web, yeah, web UI app. You have an app, but the app is like just a web website. An app. So I don't know how to call that an app.
Yeah, but makes it easier to integrate.
It does,
But you always need an online connection for it to work.
yeah, your app, like your responsiveness of the app, and
Yeah.
there's a lot more loading time. It's not as responsive.
But then it helps you with cross-platform too, I suspect.